GeoCon Unit 1, number 45, Part D. Find the area of the shaded regions. To do this one, I'm going to find the area of the entire circle. Okay. Then I'm going to find the area of the inner circle. I'm running out of room. And I'm going to subtract these. This minus this one. So the formula for the area of a circle is pi times the radius squared. So this big circle, oh wow, I'm tracing that terribly. I can't leave that up there. That's terrible. The area of the big circle, right? Radius is right here, 8. It's 8 all the way to the edge. So area is going to be pi times 8 squared. Okay? So that's going to be the area of the whole circle. The inner circle, that's this white circle inside here. Notice its radius is right here. Well, if it's 8 all the way across, and this much is 4, then this part would have to be 4 as well. So its radius is 4. So pi times 4 squared. Now, I'm going to leave pi as pi until the end. If I have more than one pi in my question, I leave them as pi. So pi times 8 squared. 8 squared is 64, in case you didn't know. Use your calculator. So pi times 8 squared would be 64 pi. 4 squared is 16. 4 times 4 is 16. So pi times 4 squared would be 16 pi. Now, I know I need to subtract these. Let me move my calculator over just a little bit so I can scroll down here. Oop, out of the way. I know I need to subtract these. So what I'm going to subtract is I'm going to do the 64 pi minus the 16 pi. I'm not going to plug the pi in yet. 64, and sometimes you can do part of this in your head. 64 minus 16 is 48. So this is the area of the shaded portion. If for some reason it told you to leave in terms of pi, which it doesn't, you would leave it like this, and you'd say 48 pi. Do we know what the units are for this? We don't have units, so we'll say units squared. We could leave it like that. Units squared. But if you're supposed to round it off, now we can plug it in. .48 times pi. Instead of doing it twice and having a big decimals to write down and subtract, I can just wait till the end. 150.796. 150.79644. All right, so now if I'm rounding to this spot, I look at the next number, it's a 6. That means this has to round up. But when a 9 rounds up, it rounds up to 10, meaning we bump it over 150.8. And this would be units squared. That is my final answer for that one. That is the area of the shaded portion of this question.